Kabam take on cheats and modders by putting out a massive ban wave, but has it sorted out everything, or are some people being allowed to come back into game that have modded in the past? We'll look into that. Compensation for Alliance War situation. This is pretty mega. Kabam are allowing us to get a little bit extra of rewards. We'll look into this. A hotfix is on the way for some bugs in game, like the VFX issues, and Nick Coss is back with a Fantomex, and a revelation by Gabe, if you remember, is the former creative director at Kabam, and gives us a bit of an insight as to what would Fantomex get if the champ ever entered into game. Yes, a bit of a mouthful when it comes to what we've got in store for you in this MCN. It's good to be back, and it's time to get back into action and get a lot of information out to you, and also look at the future. Today we've got the new side quest and as well new event, so we've got to be really happy about that. And also there may be a sneaky little announcement of something coming up later on today, which we'll be reacting to as well. But just before we get into the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on all, and also to let you know we have a sponsor for this particular video. This video is sponsored by Bloodlines Heroes of Lithus. I'm happy to say that Bloodlines Heroes of Lithus has one of the most unique gacha gameplay I've ever seen. And if you like strategy, as well as awesome visuals, and don't forget loads of unique champions to battle out against your enemies, then Bloodlines Heroes of Lithus is a game for you. Oh wow, they've got a dwarf! Dwarfs are cool, especially when they're in the mountains and getting all the gold. For all this and more, download and try the game for free using my link, or scan the QR code and receive an amazing starter pack worth $20. And now is the best time to start playing Bloodlines, as they're celebrating their 1-year anniversary, and it's a month-long celebration. For this June event, lots of rewards will be on offer, like claim 10 free summons, 3,000 diamonds, and abundant resources simply by logging in every day. Remember to collect new bloodlines every fortnight with unique abilities for each gender. Customize them by marrying any two bloodlines to create over 1,000 fantasy hybrids and endless possibilities for your lineup strategies. New characters can be obtained not only by summoning, but also by breeding with companions and by capturing prisoners. Now we're going to check out the latest bloodline added on June 1st. And they are the Titan Warriors. They are the enforcers of the Iron Will of Olympus. Also the 9-tailed Vulpins, who come from an eastern land of mysterious power. Don't miss your chance to summon these bloodlines today. So deploy your team of hybrids into a vast realistic fantasy world with stunning visuals. Hybrids inherit not only the talents and traits of their parents, but also their unique appearances, passed down from each family tree and fused into one. You can also purchase skins with sleek designs to further customize your champions. Like, yes, what about a nice Catgirl skin? The game also features PvP, where all players can obtain uniquely designed hybrid champions, the Bloodcraft Legends, by earning points in the seasonal guild wars. You can also raise heirs with companions and waifus, and also switch genders of companions freely. So build your kingdom and economy with strategic gameplay, with beautiful scenes and interesting storylines. New bloodlines and epic hybrids are being added to the game on a regular basis, so you've got endless possibilities to seek out the greatest hybrid to suit your style. You can download the game today on iOS and Android, just check the link in the description down below. You can also scan the QR code, which is on screen right now. And if you download today, you'll get the anniversary starter pack worth $20 using my link, which gets you one random champion, plus one summoning crystal, 100,000 gold, and 100 diamonds. Oh, and one more thing, Bloodlines is doing a really special giveaway. As the first 30 players to leave their in-game account ID and username in the first pinned comment section below will receive a free legendary female Titan Warrior to carry you in the game. Thanks very much to Bloodlines for sponsoring this video, and as well organising that little gift to the community. Please go and get involved with the link in the description and downloading the game. It supports the channel, and as well is a cool game, so go and check it out. Yes, thank you to Bloodlines Heroes of Lithus for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel, and yeah, really need the support at the moment, so thank you so much. But in any case, we start off with Fantomex. This is really cool. So this is done by Nick Coss. Nick Coss is back making videos, which is great for everybody. And yeah, like, Fantomex is still a character that everyone wants to see. He's technically in game and shape and form of Professor X. That's the whole story in itself. But this was really cool to see Nick back, and as well producing an amazing Fantomex. Lots of animation, lots of just butt kicking. It just looks great and fantastic. So yeah, go and check that out in the link in the description down below. But of course, this caught the attention of Gabe. If you don't know, used to be the former art director, creative director for Marvel Contest of Champions, who said that this is cool. We had plans to add his ship in SP3 if we ever made him. So I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, because do bear in mind, like, because Gabe isn't there anymore, it will be a case other people will be you know, doing the story, and they'll be pitching the champions, the characters that are coming to become champions in the game, and also things when it comes to, like, well, if they were to create SP3s, like, what would be animation may be completely different to what was pitched beforehand. But there's some interesting information nevertheless from Gabe, and also great to see this animation from Nick. Now, one of my favorite bugs at the moment, well, not really, because if you think about it, these bugs of beams going up into the sky, and you're there swiping going, I can get away from these beams because they're going to the sky, not to me, they're actually hitting you. And yeah, it can be a bit disjointing, especially in like competitive areas like Battlegrounds. So if you don't remember, yesterday we did a quick kind of news roundup of stuff. You know, a little example will be on screen right now as the beams go right into the sky from Aegon there, and so many other you know, champions have different kinds of like issues as well. These are all confirmed to be problems at the moment, issues as it were. But there's a bit of good news on the way in that this is going to be sorted out. But I do like the idea of, I really would have liked to have seen a Joe Fixit shooting at the ground, just because it'd be like dance, dance. It's like the, yeah, just like the old kind of like Western type thing. But yeah, this is going to be fixed. I would say if this is going to be jarring for you, to maybe avoid doing content like endgame content, or maybe even doing battlegrounds and stuff that you need to concentrate on, and it's just gonna like be quite annoying. Any case, what is Kabam gonna do about this? Well, there is going to be a hot fix. The fix has been identified as of yesterday. Kabam Jack says the team has seemingly found the source of the VFX visual effects issues. They are looping a fix into the hotfix that should be coming soon. As far as I know, the timeline is early mid next week for those interested. Thank you for reports. They were integral to resolution of the issue. So yeah, shield upside down. Oh, anyway, there's so many like funny bugs with this one. It did make me laugh, but it's not good if you want to concentrate on you know, fights and stuff. And now we must move on to the spiciest stories of the day: compensation and ban waves. We stick with compensations being the first thing we're going to cover right here. And as Kabam say, the last 48 hours have not been our best, and that's, you know, that's true. It's nice for an omission from Kabam on that particular subject. So Kabam Jack says that due to accumulation of bugs with high impact summoners over the last 2 days, many of which have impacted Alliance Wars, we decided to utilize Alliance Wars rewards as an opportunity to apologize. Therefore, the following action will be taken. The points from the previously discussed match 9 will be removed as planned after the season concludes. That's annoying because it's like I was in the middle of a boat. I was in the middle of the ocean on a boat and was unable to place my Alliance Wars defense. And the people that covered me, shout out to my Alliance Odin Priest too. They got the win, but then saying that, it's like, well, it didn't count. So. But that's the thing, isn't it? People are going to win, feel like they win. Some feel that they lose and stuff like that. But the season goes on. The show must go on, as Queen once sung. War Rewards eligibility is reduced from 5 matches to 4, as discussed. When the season concludes, we'll be bumping an alliance up 1 reward tier. So I think that that's interesting, because here's the thing: if for whatever reason in this particular Alliance Wars season, say if you're able to get up to Gold 1, so you're at Alliance like that, Gold 1, you'll be going up to the next one. You'll be getting the rewards from Platinum 4. So that's pretty impressive if that's the case. It's a really nice bit of compensation. I guess in some ways this might encourage alliances to push further to get, you know, stuff up. But the thing is, if the war, why would the war rating kind of count for you, or the points situation? I don't know. I would say like it might, if you are kind of pushing as alliance to get to, for as the example says, and another example would say like, okay, if you're Platinum 1 and you get into Master, and it's then like, okay, well good, then you're able to like, if you're Platinum 1 at the moment, you're very close to Master, you may be able to get a bump further, or something like that. So it may encourage alliances to push a little bit more. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, this means the rewards will be sent out manually and will result in a delay. We're anticipating about a week. So if you're wanting your rewards, they're going to take a week. Cue people flooding the forums saying, "Where's the Alliance War Season rewards?" Because that's going to happen. The actions actions being taken are limited to the season and will not be as a precedent to future matchup issues. We obviously hope to have any repeats of these incidents, but any potential future issues will be addressed on a case-by-case basis. We are working to get information distributed via in-game message, but wanted to get information to you as quickly as possible. So, the rewards bump will not include the titles. Ah, right, okay. Right, there you go. Our number 1 alliance will receive an additional 7,500 6-star shards. You will need to remain in the alliance until the rewards are distributed in order to receive them. Right, okay, there's some future further clarifications on that matter. But still, compensation is compensation on the matter, and as well, I don't know, what thoughts on this in the comment section. Are you happy about this? Are you not? Okay, and now onto a ban wave. Like last night, this information came in, or late night for me, and maybe early morning for you, whatever time it is. So this came through about Kabam taking on Arena and Battlegrounds cheaters. It's been a while since the last anti-cheat update. The reason this is we have been working on some new tools to tackle one of the areas of the game that players have regularly asked to pay more attention to, Arena. Earlier today, we banned 300 players for Arena modding and botting in the Moondragon Adam Warlock arenas. Because cheaters have meaningful advantages in that mode, many of these players placed near the top of the leaderboards. In addition to the ban, the following actions are being implemented. Those who were not permanently banned can expect something missing from their accounts when they return. Oh! Right, the Association of 6-star Champions Moondragon will be removed from their accounts regardless of rank or SIG level. No compensation will be made for the lost materials. Many players who placed outside the top 400 will be promoted to the top 400 and receive their earned 6-star copy of the champion, because the number of cheaters at the top will be a significant number of players. What? That's good. If you are one of the cheaters or modders that was not permanently banned, consider yourself lucky. Further infractions will result in permanent ban. Okay, I'm glad that Kabam are removing stuff from accounts, because that's good. But I would say now, if you are one of the people that got lucky, yeah, consider yourself lucky. Don't do it again. And also for those that are permanently banned, like, look, you must have been really out there just being naughty people to kind of like get on the radar of Kabam on it. I have seen as well with this that some people, I've seen some line chats, some screen grabs of line chats of people that have been now able to re-enter back in. I'm going to monitor the situation a little bit on that one, because I need some more kind of like clarification info. But yes, that's not good if people are able to kind of re-access their accounts. But yeah, at least Kabam making a stab to kind of like start, hitting these people hard with it. So yeah, take that. And Battlegrounds and cheat measures continue to improve. We learned a lot about the last few days of Season 7, where cheaters really increased their pace of play starting the weekend before the season ended. Beginning with this season, our autoban will be running more frequently. Oh, Autobahn, and I'm not talking about that German thing. To hopefully lessen the impact of these cheaters, we will also be dedicating more staff to manual review of our dashboards in closing days of the season. Edit, will be seeing a number of reports of that bans have been reverted. Some of these bans, not all were always intended to be 7-day bans. In some cases, the system erroneously escalated to permabans. We have made the correction to these bans. Okay, so that makes sense then. So what I just said was kind of like null and void because of that part right there with it. So yeah, Kabam are taking a stab against those that are cheaters. I don't know if it's one of these situations of too little too late, but they've got to do something. It's been years of this. Years with Arena and also in the last year when it comes to Battlegrounds. So something needs to give. I'm glad that they are kind of making that effort to deal with some stuff. But What are your thoughts on this situation? Put it in the comment section down below. And that's been your MCN for today. There would be arena predictions, but I can't find anything apart from the Mantis arena. Kabam don't seem to be giving out what the new featured arenas are. I haven't seen Kabam Exhibit post since the 30th of May. Maybe they are on holiday. And yeah, we'll do some arena predictions on Friday, I think, in the meantime. But yeah, that's been the show. Thank you very much for watching. And thanks to those who support the channel, the YouTube members of Patreon, and also those who support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. I will be back to live stream, I do promise that, but lots of videos need to be made for this new side quest launching today, and I'll see you in those videos. Check out some other content located on screen. I'll see you all soon. Much love and goodbye.